So what we have here is the word habit. Now everybody has habits. You know, some people have good habits like saying the prayers, reading the Bible, and other people have bad habits. And some people say, well, you know, habits, well, I've really got them under control, and they don't want to face up to the things that are wrong in their life. So what they do is they say, well, I've got it under control, and there it is. But the problem is no matter how much they think they've got it under control, you're still left with a bit. And the problem is with a bit is if you leave a bit there and you don't deal with it properly, then even though you think habits are under control, then you're going to be left with a bit. And it's a bit like the end of the weed, the dandelion weed. If you just leave a little bit of the root in, it will surely come back. That's why we need outside help to get rid of the little bits of habit that might linger. And if we don't, then what can happen is we end up with it. And it remains, and it keeps coming back. And that's why Jesus says, I've come to deal with it. The core and the centre of the habit. And you see, the real centre of it is not it, but it's actually I. The I right in the middle. I will do things my way. And that's the difference between us and Jesus. Jesus says, I have come to do the will of my Father. And his will was to set people free. That's why the Bible says that he went around doing good and setting people free that were under the power of the devil. And yet, sadly, we think we can package up our habits and hide them away and dress them up in all sorts of various ways. But the problem is that, as I said earlier, if you leave that little bit in, then what tends to happen is, before you know it, the habit will return. That's why Jesus said, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed.